Good morning, dear children. Today we are taking the politics chapter Democracy and Diversity. Today we are handling a small session of this politics chapter. What is democracy and what are the diversity of politics? Democracy. As we all know that democracy is the system which we are following, and here is the question, what is a democracy? And democracy means, in the dictionary, the definition of democracy is government by the people in which the supreme power is vested in the people and exercised directly by them or by their elected agents under a free electoral system. We know that in a democracy, the supreme authority is given to the people, and the people is electing their representatives, and the representatives is making a government. And the particular government is ruling we the people of democratic country, and that is a democracy. We all know that what is a democracy, and we are going to the very well known definition that is put forward by Abraham Lincoln, that is democracy is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. It is the government by the people. The people are electing their representatives, and of the people, that is the government is of the people and for the people. The government is performing for the people itself. And we can look at what is a diversity and what is known as a diversity. Diversity means it is the concept of a diversity encompasses acceptance and respect. It means understanding that each individual is unique and recognizing our individual differences. We can say that India is a country with a diversity of many culture, many of the rituals and all, because the India is following different types of culture and rituals. Like that itself, every individual is having every individual personality for them. So that is known as a diversity. And this can be along the dimensions of race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, socio-economic status, age, physical abilities, religious belief, political belief, or other any ideologies. That is, many of the people are different race, different categories, different ethnicities. They will have different ethics. They will be in different gender, that is male or female or any others, and it will be in sexual orientations, male and female. Then socio-economic status, the socio-economic status will be different of every person, and the age will be different, and also the physical abilities, the mental abilities will be different. The religious concepts and the religious beliefs will be different, and the political beliefs and any other ideologies will be different in a diversity. That the democracy is having very varieties of very different type of diversity in that manner. And let's move to the chapter that is starting a story of a Mexico Olympics. And this diversity and this story is telling a diversity or a discrimination of the blackish peoples of America. And this story is based on an incident that happens in Mexico Olympics. Let's look what is that. And in Mexico Olympics, the 1968 Olympics Black Power Salute was a political demonstration conducted by the African American athletes Tommy Smith and John Carlos during their medal ceremony at 1968 Summer Olympics in the Olympic Stadium in Mexico City. They were won and they were standing in the victory stand. They had won the gold and bronze medal respectively. They are two of Afro Americans, and they won the medals as gold and bronze respectively, and they were standing in that victory stand. They received their medals wearing black socks and no shoes to represent black poverty. They want to show their agitations towards the black, which is having by the black people, and they received the medals wearing the black shoes not black socks on and no shoes. They were wearing black socks only. They were not wearing any shoes to show and to represent the black poverty. And within this gesture, they tried to draw international attention to racial discriminations in United States. The black gloved and raised benched first were meant to symbolize the black power. They want to implement the black power, and they want to draw the international attention to them. The silver medalist, white Australian athlete Peter Norman, wore a human rights badge on his shirt during the ceremony to show his support and to the two Americans. And the consequences were the International Olympic Association held Carlos and Smith guilty of violating the Olympic spirit by making a political statement. The medals were taken back. Norman too suffered for his action and was not included the Australian team for the next Olympics. These were the consequences faced by them, and the positive impact of that incident is their action succeeded in gaining the international attention of civil rights movement in the US. Recently, the San Jose, it is pronounced San Jose, State of University, of which they were formed students, honored them and installed the statue in the university campus. This is a positive impact. And the origins of social differences, where the origins of social differences came from, and what is the social differences? The origin of social differences is two types, that is birth from by birth and by personal choices. The social differences is happened by birth itself, and it is also the social differences is happened by personal choices. They can choose what and where should be us. And it is of four types, that is gender, caste, religion and physical features or physical features. The gender means the male or female, the discrimination based on male and female, and the caste, low caste or upper class, and the religion which all the people believes. And the last is physical features. What are the physical features? So these are the four main categorizations of differentiations or social differences or discriminations, diversities among the people. So children, here we are winding up this session, and it will be continued at next session. Thank you children.